doing? Hello, sir. Oh, don't be nice. Be nice. Hello. Hello, my son. Hello, my son. You smelling the camera? What are you doing? You guys are so cute. Aww. Hi. Hi, kids. They are like my children. What are you looking at? What are you looking at? You're funny. You're a funny guy. They love this toy. I got it from Target. It was only $10, and you can stick the ball like in there, and then they can scratch. And then they love this box. So we kept this box. We try and throw it away, and then they whine. Welcome to Vlogmas Day 4. I am trying out the Goalie gummies for the first time. It smells strong when I opened it, like apple cider vinegar usually is, but we will see. We got everything rearranged right now because we're cleaning up. Obviously, like she's jumping over there. And then I think my pillow covers came. Oh my gosh, there's dirt like all over this. But I think that this is what this is, and I'm gonna open it and find out. Yay! Yeah, that'll fit. So once again, my hair is doing the thing and all of that. These Goalie, so I hate taking apple cider vinegar shots. Face turns into balled up homework when I do apple cider vinegar shots. I hate them, and I'm trying to incorporate it into my life. So I just tried like 2 of these. Why didn't I know about this sooner? Like, Goalie, for real, if y'all sponsor me, y'all will not be upset. Also, I need to tell you guys, it smells like apple cider vinegar, but it's interesting. Like, it's so good. Like, I wanted to eat more of these. That's how good this was. I have to tell you guys, my Savage Fenty package came in, and the one bra that I got, I think is super cute. And I like that it's lightly like lined. Like, it's not like wiry or anything, or I don't feel like something's gonna pop out on me and everything. And then this one is just so pretty. Like, this one is like a free-for-all. So this one has some padding, this one doesn't. And oh my gosh, like, look at that print. That's insane. And then I really love the detailing of the little tag right here. So cute. Hey guys, so I'm over at my sister's house right now, and I'm making the Oreo cookie dessert. I know that a bunch of people, they wanted me to make this, and they keep asking me every single holiday to make it. If this light is blaring, I'm so sorry, but I just want to be able to show you guys how to do this, and we're just gonna get started because I need to get back to the house. Obviously, it's not my space. It don't even look like my space. You guys are used to my space. I'm going to do first, I get 2 packs of the double stuffed Oreo cookies. My sister, she got all this stuff for me, thank God, because there is a lot of ingredients in here, but there's no baking, there's no cooking, there's nothing like that. So it's a pretty easy recipe, and I wanted to show you guys so you guys can enjoy it with your families on the holidays. I'm gonna open both of these up. And what I usually get is I get one of those large ziplock bags, and I'll put all of the cookies in here. Yes, all of them. We're gonna go ahead and do that. Also, I'll have a list of all the ingredients and the things that you need in the description below, so that way you guys can get that before this. I just want to get this done, so that's why I'm kind of speeding this up a little bit. But this video is here for you, so you can always revert back to it if you need to. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to crush all of these cookies in this bag. It's up to you if you want them really super fine crushed, or if you want them like, you know, like little chunks here and there. People like when the chunks are in there sometimes. But you can even do this possibly with a food processor or a blender. I just do it in here so it's easy cleanup and less of, you know, me pulling things out and putting them on the counter. So I'm just gonna use my hand. I usually use a rolling pin, but I forgot my rolling pin at home. So we're just gonna go ahead and beat this to death. So now you should get something that kind of looks like this. It looks a little bit crazy, but it's all broken up. Even though it looks like it's together, it's broken up. Don't be afraid if the cream sticks, it's fine. What we're gonna do now is we're gonna grab our tin, which is over here, and I'm going to put a nice little layer on the bottom of Oreo cookies. And then I'm gonna save some, because you want to save some for the top as, like, you know, like a garnish or a decoration. So that's what I'm gonna do right now. I'm spilling some on the floor by accident. So this is what it should look like on the bottom. You want to make sure that you don't see any parts of the tin at the bottom, because the cream is going to help it all to stick. And then what you're going to do is save a little bit, and that's what I did in this bag. You're going to save a little bit of it for the top so it looks pretty as a decoration or a garnish. And now what we're going to do is we're going to start making the inner layers of the Oreo cookie dessert. I'm going to put this to the side because we're going to need some room to work. And what I'm going to do now, I suggest cleaning off the counter after everything is done. I'm going to go ahead and grab my bowl. I accidentally grabbed a salad bowl instead of a mixing bowl for right now. And I'm going to make the first layer of the Oreo cookie dessert. There are 3 layers. Well, technically, if you consider the base, 4 layers total in the Oreo cookie dessert. But all of them serve their purpose. 3 8-ounce packages of the Cool Whip. I'm going to put that in a bowl. I'm going to grab a spoon really quick. I just like using things that I can just throw away because it's less cleanup. And you want to make sure these are thawed out. Some people like to store these in the freezer, so I just have to say that. So we're going to go ahead and put this all out. You're going to get messy. It's not even an option at this point. Is the 3 8-ounce packages of Cool Whip in the bowl. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take 2 packages of the Philadelphia Original cream cheese, and I'm going to put it in a bowl. Make sure that this is at room temperature, or like to the point of where it's soft. Otherwise it's going to be very hard for you to mix. So we're going to take these out of the package and we're going to just plop them right in there because it's all going to get mixed together. If you want a stronger, like, cheesecakey cream cheese type of taste, then you can put 3 packages in here. I just do 2 because not a lot of people that I know like the really strong cheesecake flavor. So here are the cream cheese as well as the 8-ounce packages of Cool Whip, all 3 of them in the bowl. And now what I usually do is I add about maybe like 2 cups of powdered sugar, and this is what's gonna give it the sweetness. Usually I eyeball it because I've been making this since I was like maybe like 17 or 18 years old, so I know exactly what should go in there. But usually like maybe 2 and maybe 1/3 cup can go in there, and that should be fine. Here's what it looks like with the powdered sugar on it. It literally looks like a mountain of powdered sugar, but we're gonna now mix all of this together with our hand mixer. So if you have to do this by hand, it's gonna be hard. I'm just letting you know, you're about to get some muscles, but make sure that if you can, get a hand mixer of some sort, or I don't know, you're gonna have to strong arm it. Should look like, don't worry about if there's little lumps and bumps in here and stuff. That's perfectly fine. Sorry, I washed my hands. But don't worry if there's any lumps and bumps or anything in here. The way that you can make it less lumpy and bumpy if you wanted to, but I'm telling you, it really doesn't matter. You can sift out the powdered sugar into your concoction with the cream cheese and the Cool Whip and the powdered sugar and everything. Just go ahead and sift your powdered sugar. But if it still looks like that and everything, it's perfectly fine. It's a combination of the powdered sugar and the cream cheese. For some odd reason, it just does that sometimes. But I'm telling you, nobody ever notices at all. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna put this on top of our layer of Oreo cookies. I'm just doing is I'm spreading it out onto that first layer of Oreo cookies that we have. And you want to spread it out really good in the pan. And by the way, I have a large pan, like a large aluminum pan that you can kind of get from the dollar store or anything. Like, don't go to some places where they sell them for like $5 and stuff. That's kind of ridiculous to me. But these pans, you can literally go to a Dollar Tree or Family Dollar or Dollar General, wherever you live at, and get it for $1. Like, don't waste your money. This is how it looks when it's spread out on that first layer. And what I like to do is I like to pop it in the freezer because you just want it to kind of like get a little bit stiff before the next layer. You don't have to, but that's just what I like to do. I'm gonna go ahead and make 3 packets of Instant Chocolate Jell-O Pudding. You want to make sure that you grab the instant because there is a difference. Sometimes people will grab these thinking that it's the instant and it's the stovetop. So just please be aware. It says it like on the packaging that it's instant. We're going to put these in the bowl and then we're going to use some milk. And 3 packages of the Instant Jell-O Chocolate Pudding is going to take 6 cups. Just open these packages up. You're gonna dump them into your bowl. And there's a secret, I have never had this dessert. So my mom's friend actually used to make it when we were like little. And then when I got older, she taught me how to make the dessert because I guess she didn't want to make it anymore. And then ever since then, like, I was the person to go to make the dessert. I'm gonna pour in the milk, and 6 cups is usually this whole thing. Like I said, I usually eyeball this because I've made it so many times. I cleaned off my whisk too, so we're gonna make sure that we mix this really well. And the way that you know that you've mixed it enough is when it starts turning creamy into like a puddingy, thick type of texture. So this is gonna take a minute. I think I told you guys 3, but I meant to say 4 packets, and 4 packets equals 8 cups. So sorry about that. That's a correction. So you guys can see that texture. I'm gonna stir it a little bit so I can get the lumps and stuff out, but it should be pretty thick. Like it should almost like jiggle when you move it. So there you go. So I stirred it for a little bit longer. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this on top of that layer that we already made for the Oreo cookie dessert. So I'm just gonna grab this, pull it out the freezer. I'm going to pour that on top, and then we're gonna spread it out just like how we did that last layer, except it's just a different layer this time. So right now what I'm doing is I'm cleaning up right now because we have to stick it in the freezer. So this is what it looks like. I'm gonna stick this in the freezer so that way we can wait. And while we wait, we're just gonna clean up. Usually keep it in the freezer for about an hour, and then I'll start to frost the top. So frosting the top, we're going to take 3, just like how we did on the second layer of the Oreo cookie dessert. We're going to take 3 8-ounce packages of Cool Whip, and we're going to put it right on top. And then you remember this little bag that we have, we're going to put the rest of those on top as a garnish, and I'll show you guys exactly what it looks like when I'm finished. And there we have it, you guys. I spread the Cool Whip on top. This is the 3 8-ounce packages. And then I used that leftover cookie crumble that we had in that Ziploc bag, and we put it right on top. And now it is ready to eat. You can store this in the fridge for, you know, maybe like about a day to 3. After 3 days, I'd say throw it out because it gets like a really weird thing happening to it. But a lot of people love this dessert, and I'm glad that I could have made this for my sister. So I hope that you guys enjoy making it at home. Tag me in it on Instagram. If you do make it, I want to see your creations. This might even be good like in a strawberry shortcake form. Ooh, that sounds really good. I should probably do that. I don't like the pudding. I'm not a big pudding fan, so you can always, the good thing about this recipe is you can always do a change up or like switch whatever you want out. But yeah, just let me know how you guys like it in the comments below.